Yeah, it should be narrower.
Look at it. Our next renovation, I think we're going to make it even a little narrower. So
Yeah.
Sideways.
Shorter too.
Shorter.
Yeah, a lot shorter.
No,
Make them crawl out.
Anyway, if you go up to the end of that tunnel, through the door, you still have 2 flights of stairs to climb before you get to the visitors' locker room. That's called home field advantage. They come out and they go on the east side of the field so they can look into the sun for the whole game. Packers come out the big tunnel and go on that side of the field, on the west side of the field. Now, the field itself is 97% real grass. What do you mean 97%? Well, that means that 3% ain't, okay? 3% is this kind of stuff, all right? Randy has some of these threads. This is a synthetic material. It's kind of like dental floss a little bit, has that consistency. But it was put in by a company from, believe it or not, the Netherlands back in 2007, okay? We dug up the entire field in 2007, and we wanted to redo it because the field used to have to be resodded every single year because we'd have bad weather and so forth. But since 2007 it hasn't, because we put in 20 million. They brought in a giant sewing machine. 20 million of these threads, and they were about 16 inches long. So 8 inches down, 8 inches up, half an inch above the surface of the field. It holds the field together. All of the real grass, the roots and everything twine around and through those loops, and it holds the grass together, just kind of like your shoelaces when you tighten them up, hold your shoes on your feet. So we do not have big divots anymore. We had a game last year on Thanksgiving where we had an absolute monsoon all day. Okay, that's when we retired Brett Favre's number against the Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
I did tours the day after that, and you could not tell there was a game on that field the night before. I mean, and this is 300-pound men with cleats running around here. We do not get divots. So it's been an absolute success. And you can see how flat this field is. There's only a 5-inch crown on it. It drains really, really well. And the players on both teams, they just love playing on this field. Right behind me, about 12 yards behind me, is where Bart Starr scored on a quarterback sneak on December 31st, 1967 in a game called the Ice Bowl. The Ice Bowl is the one and only day our field froze. That's why we are called the frozen tundra, because of one day. It was 13 degrees below zero that day with a wind chill of 47 below. Most people don't know this, but there was only one whistle blown in that game, the whistle to start the game. Why? The whistles were made out of metal. They got stuck in their mouth. They froze inside the ref's mouth, and they had to pull out parts of lips and tongues to get them out, and they decided, we're not doing that anymore. And so the rest of the game, they used hand signals, they yelled, they pounded on Nitschke's back, and so forth. The Packers won that game. That was Vince Lombardi's last game coaching here at Lambeau Field. Okay? The names you see on the side of the stadium, those are the 23 Packers in the NFL Hall of Fame. Number 24 will be this summer. Brett Favre is being inducted at the end of this, well, I think it's August 6th or 7th, something like that. Speaking of Brett Favre, his name is under the scoreboard behind me. Those are the 6 Packer numbers that have been retired in 96 years. He's right next to his good friend, the late Reggie White. Football is a team game. We have more championships than anybody. Those are listed right up there. So we always manage to point that out. And if you look under the year 2010, looks like there's room for 2016, 2017, 2018, 19. Yeah, let's do a few. Okay. The first Lambeau leap was in this end zone. It was in 1993 by a player by the name of Leroy Butler. Took a handoff, or took a lateral from Reggie White, scored a touchdown, jumped up in the stands, got beverage spilled on him, got his butt patted. A tradition was born. Every time the Packers score a touchdown, they jump into Lambeau Field. Every once in a while, we have a player from another team jump up there during the game, and the fans just throw him back. Any questions I can answer for you? All right, we only have one more thing to do. We like to leave an impression here. We would like you to leave your voice print and see if we can wake up the ghosts of Lombardi and Lambeau. And we do that by doing the Packer cheer. The Packer cheer is only 3 words long. It's go, Pack, go. All right? Now, we know that not everybody here is a Packer fan. And we no, we don't understand. Not a bit. But we still would like you to lend us your voice. And if you really, really need to protest, just do the Packer cheer backwards, okay? Now, I'm going to count to 3, and we're going to cup our hands to our mouths, face the scoreboard over there, and we're going to do go, Pack, go. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Go, Pack, go! Yeah.
Well, that was pretty good. All right. Let's try one in this direction, see if we can get it to kind of wrap around behind us. That was, by the way, a preseason cheer. This is the playoffs.
All right.
Let's really hear it this time. 1, 2, 3.
Go, Pack, go! Yeah.
Very, very nice. You guys are really good at that. Okay, we are going to head back to the atrium. I'm going to climb about 18. Oh, we can't go that way, do we? Right, we got to go back on the elevator. Okay, so follow me back on the elevator. Yeah, they're doing some work up there. So we can't do that. All right, you guys did a great job with the cheer. Wow.
Amazing. Yeah. It's so real.
Yeah. So B, I think
Yeah.
this might be the highlight of the trip.
Yeah.
We got 3 more days to go. I did the best thing first.
This is great.
It is really cool.
Where are you guys coming from?
Well, we live in Wisconsin, but these are my nieces from Texas.
Oh, okay.